So it was staring me in the face. If I wanted double the space, I just use that side and this side. So I'm going to have to find a new home for these bars. Anyway, that's no big deal. Well, as you know, I am #1 fan of nuts and bolts, but even this job, wow, it's tedious. It's a pain in the butt to do. So come on, A1, we've got 3 and them, right? So A1, so let's go over to A1. We've got 3 jars of them, a long one and 2 shorter ones. 3 jars of them, 1 long one and a shorter one. Okay, so to A now. So this is row A, shelf 2. We've got some green ones, we've got some fat ones, we've got some nuts, we've got 4 jars of them. Okay, so we've got a big green one, yeah, got a couple of little ones, we've got 4 jars of them, haven't we? So we got 4 of them, a couple of long ones, miss them. So what you have to do is first of all count how many jars are on the shelf that you're going to put into that space, and then place the screws in a, bearing in mind if you've got any long ones coming or if you've got any different odd shaped ones, and then you've got to take 1 out of each jar obviously, and cable tie them on and then cut the cable tie off. So even for me, being #1 fan of nuts and bolts, what a tedious, back-breaking job this is going to be. So it's going to take me a few days. It's going to take me a few days to put one of all of them in one of all these spaces. So this is going to do that wall. So we should have 14. Look, let's count the shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spaces. So we should have 14 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spaces, a little bit spare at the bottom. So this is going to do there. So it's going to be A7 and B7, A7 and B7, and then this lot here is going to be on this one here. That's the plan anyway. What a tedious job. Anyway, I better crack on. So the reason I'm using screws is, you know, sometimes they're a bit naughty. This one was a bit naughty, so I just screwed it in tight. That one is a bit dangly, so all you have to do is screw it in a bit. This one the same, look. Been a bit misbehaving, this one, so we'll just, come on. Obviously you use your other hand to not make pictures and your other hand just to screw it in tight. So so what you know how many jars you need. You place them ready to put, like this one wanted a big long one, another big long one here, and I knew I had plenty of room to put the little ones. So we're getting on. So just in case you were thinking of asking me the question, why am I putting more than one same thing in the same, on the same, why not just put one on there? Same as here, look, I've got several of those in there of the same. But what this is telling me now, first of all, it's telling me where it is. So we're in row A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's in row A, 5 down. And it's telling me I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 jars of it. So at a glance, I can see what's there. At a glance, I know where it is. And at a glance, I know if I've got a lot of them, to decide, yes, I'll use them or I'll use something else or whatever, you know what I mean? So let's check this out. A5, 4 jars of them. So A5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, A5. And we've got, there they are, 1, 2, 3, don't drop them, 3, 4 jars of them. And as I'm only going to keep full jars in here, there's 4 full jars. So it's giving me all the information that I need. I've got 4 jars of them. Here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4. On A5. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4 on A5. Ah, it's coming on, it's coming on. I found something I could have improved on. Do you remember we've started in this corner and we've called it A? But actually this is the boring corner where there's lots of doubles, trebles. There were lots of them, wasn't there? I mean, like this for the screws, there's a whole load of jar of them screws in there. I should have really called that A and had that up at eye level with all those different ones, and call this B and put this down here. But I'm not going to change it now. I'm not going to change it. It looks pretty boring here, but remember, this is where we had a lot of the doubles, treble. So now the next layer down should start getting interesting, different ones, you know, and even more interesting this way. Yeah. So I should have called that A and that B, and put the A up here, the B down here. But it don't matter, you know. These sort of things I hope when you're doing your wall of nuts and bolts and putting everything in order, you don't do the same mistake I did, and put all the boring things up top where there's lots of jars, the same things. Anyway, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. So that's that lot done. That lot is this lot. And have you noticed, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the same going that way. Well, anyway, that's because, remember the throwback from when we used to stack these upwards, 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of each other. So anyway, that was a bit of the same old stuff. So I'm going in for a spot of lunch. We'll find a new home for these, and then we'll start on there now and work our way downwards, and then we'll transfer all that lot onto here. But we've got an idea. This has given us a good idea on the placing, on what we can get away with, what we can't get away with. I've tightened these up a bit, look. I've tightened, put them, let the screw, and then gone back and just tightened them, pinched them up. You see these little ones, just pinch the screws up so they're nice and tight. Mostly, anyone that was giving me trouble, just screw the screw in, and it's better than nails because you're not banging and disturbing anything, are you? You're just putting the screws in. So anyway, that represents that. In where is it, and how many jars of it that I've got, and what is it? Well, you know, I'm a quarter way through, so that means there's only 3 more films to make, and then you'll see the finish. So no fish finger sandwiches for Debbie, for Reggie today. Debbie's not doing lunch, she's not here. So anyway, pot noodle. Now this is how to make a pot noodle taste better than cardboard. Obviously you got to put the little sachet of red stuff, the mandatory 2 cubes of OXO. I put OXO in everything. That's why we keep a good supply of it. Obviously plenty of pepper, and okay, a little bit of Art Attack salt in it. We shouldn't really use that much. And what makes it, thickens up the gravy slightly, not a lot, but some gravy mix. Yeah, This gravy mix stuff. Plenty of that. We'll just finish that off with some red sauce. Let's get some red sauce in here. What I like to do is I like to just put one big layer of red sauce. Just fill it so it's full. Just put a layer on it so it's that amount of red sauce, so it's all one layer on top. And that's going to be gorgeous. So that's a ready lunch break.